Okay, in this video, we're going to see Jasmine Crockett absolutely torch Republican hypocrisy and call out their nonstop attempts to rig elections and bully anyone who stands up for voting rights. Let's watch the full clip, and then I'll give you my thoughts at the end.
No, I'm going to introduce Sojourner Truth, better known as Jasmine Crockett.
Your last and final speaker, but let me tell you something. I want to make sure that I make it clear who these people that are standing behind me are, because I don't think that the American people truly understand the amount of sacrifice that these warriors and heroes are making right now. Most people don't understand that in the Texas House you only get paid $7,000 as it is as a salary. But these people are saying, listen, we are going to do our job because we understand our oath, unlike those that serve on the federal level and are Republicans, as well as those that serve in our current Supreme Court and happen to have been appointed by Republicans, as well as those that serve in the Texas House right now and happen to be Republicans. These are people that understand what it is to be a representative. They understand their constituencies, and instead of trying to stomp on them, they want to do everything that they can to stomp for them. And so that's why they're here. Now let me say, this governor talks a lot of noise. And I made sure that I put up my warrant from 4 years ago to make it plain that they talk a lot of noise, but these guys are weak. That's why they're over here trying to bully people. Bullies are always weak. The difference is, they expect Democrats to kind of be the nice guys that we are. They expect us to take the punch and say thank you. Well, I am here to tell you, not only are we going to punch back, but we're about to beat you down. We are going to win. I'm going to tell you why we're going to win, because people are tired. And as it's already been said, we got a few truth tellers that came before us. A number of them came out of Texas, so I need y'all to understand that maybe you haven't learned these amazing warriors' names, but you will know their names. Y'all know how the president feels about me. Got my training ground right there in Texas. We know that there was another amazing black woman out of the state of Texas by the name of Barbara Jordan that had to check another corrupt president by the name of Nixon. So I'm here to tell you, just like I told a group of folk in Arizona yesterday. Frankie Beverly and Mays said it best. We are one. For everyone that's been asking, where are the Democrats? Well, here they are. For everyone that's been asking, where is the fight? Well, here it is. But let me tell you something. Don't leave them out on the ledge by themselves. They need to know that you, the American people, stand with them because they are standing for you. There's so many people that they will never meet, but they understand the importance of making sure that they have a voice when it comes to their government. They understand the importance of standing for what democracy is and making sure that it does not fall by the wayside. They understand that we have a Timmu Hitler in the White House right now that thinks that he is going to become the dictator of the United States. Well, I got another thing to tell you, sir. The Democrats, no matter whether we're talking about these Texas House Democrats, or whether we're talking about the governor from Illinois, the governor from California, or whether we're talking about New York, or I can go through the states, and it's not just the governors. It is the state houses. It is the state senators. It is those congressional delegations that are saying, do what you got to do, and I will fight, and I will win, and I will earn my seat back to the people's house in D.C. I am here to tell you that time is up for playing in our faces. The Democrats are not going to stand for this any longer. We know that we are standing for the people. And so long as we stand for the people, I absolutely believe the people are going to stand for us. So I just want to be clear. Do whatever you can to support these heroes, because they are the ones that had to leave their families. They are the ones that have warrants out for their arrest. They are the ones that are doing things that, honestly, a lot of other people do not have the audacity to do. So make sure when you talk about them, press, put some respect on their names. I appreciate y'all.
Okay. Whew. All right. So first off, I just want to say the sheer nerve of Republicans pretending to be these warriors for democracy when they are literally doing everything possible to strangle it. Like, are we all seeing this This isn't a one-off. This isn't just Texas. This is honestly the GOP's national game plan. And yeah, Jasmine Crockett is out here spelling it out. You look at what's happened in Texas. You look at what's happening in Florida, in Georgia, in Wisconsin. I mean, pick a red state and what do you see? Years and years of gerrymandering. And not even subtle, you know? After 2010, Republicans had this entire national project. Red Map, go look it up. It's not a conspiracy. It's an actual documented strategy where they spent millions winning just enough state seats to take over redistricting that let them draw congressional maps that basically guarantee Republican seats even when Democrats win more votes. It's wild. Like in 2012, Democrats literally won more House votes, but Republicans kept the majority because they'd rigged the map so hard. And yeah, you can check that in the New York Times. You can check it anywhere. It's the same in Texas. And you know what makes it especially gross? The way they target communities of color. I mean, the math is right there after the Supreme Court gutted the Voting Rights Act in 2013 Texas. And honestly, pretty much every Republican-run state went full speed ahead, closing polling stations in black and brown neighborhoods, slapping on voter ID laws, making it harder to vote if you're young or poor or, you know, not white and Republican. Between 2012 and 2018, Texas closed over 700 polling places. Where do you think most of those were? Look, I know some people roll their eyes when you say voter suppression, but there's actual receipts for this. It's not a vibe, it's math. And then Trump, oh my God, Trump, I mean, the entire guy's shtick is, I win unless it's rigged. And in 2020, he loses by 7 million votes, and suddenly the whole election's fraudulent. Then you get January 6th, you get state legislatures, again, mostly Republican, pushing hundreds of new voting restrictions, all justified by election integrity, which, come on. The courts keep saying there's no fraud, but they just keep hammering the same talking points. It's honestly, it's authoritarian stuff. If this was, I don't know, Hungary or Russia, we'd be calling it out, but somehow it's politics here. And Texas, again, is just the GOP test lab for this stuff. I mean, they literally sent out arrest warrants for lawmakers who left to block a voter suppression bill. Think about that for a second, using the police to punish your political opposition. There's no way to spin that as democracy. That's like banana republic territory. I mean, you look at the overall trend. The Republicans can't win the national vote. They haven't won the popular vote for president since, 2004? So instead of updating their policies or actually appealing to more voters, they just keep trying to stack the deck. Supreme Court justices confirmed by a minority of senators state maps so rigged it's comical, non-stop court cases. Every time the public tells them no, they just move the goalposts. And what I actually like, what Jasmine nails, is this is finally a Democrat saying, you know, enough. Like, no more when they go low, we go high, because it doesn't work when one side is literally tearing pages out of the authoritarian playbook. She says, we're going to fight, and honestly, that's what it's going to take. You don't beat this kind of relentless anti-democratic movement by hoping for bipartisan brunches or whatever. If Republicans had actual confidence in their ideas, they'd stop trying to gerrymander, to restrict, to conjure up fake fraud panic every time they lose. They keep doing it because they know their policies are unpopular with the majority. And Trump, the whole thing is projection. They're rigging it. Mate, you're the one running around trying to overturn elections, calling up Georgia officials, pressuring Congress. The receipts are everywhere. So yeah, Jasmine's right. It's time for unapologetic truth-telling and, facts, like actual facts, which Republicans seem allergic to these days. If you want democracy to survive, you've got to call out this stuff, fight it at every level, and actually organize, because they will not stop on their own. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. While you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.